Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, HODGIE Went A Pickin today. I decided to go up to Hanover, Pennsylvania today to one of my favorite antique malls to go picking at. And we had a real good day. So I figured I'd go through some of the stuff I got today. I think you will like it. So, first thing off, before we start with this, I got a package the other day from our good friend, Anthony Bellini, my good buddy Tony from Michigan. And he has sent me this really, really cool Olds 442 in meadow green poly, which I refuse to do anything to except maybe switch those white walls around. This car is absolutely beautiful. I love the color, and I'm a big fan of the 440 GMA bodies, the Olds Cutlasses, the Skylarks, the Chevelles, and of course, you know, the GTOs, of course, all of this era. So thank you so much, Anthony, for sending me that. And he also sent me a really cool diecast and modeler magazine. And he also sent me this bad boy of a custom Firebird that's nice and crusty, just the way I like them. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful restoration. Now I got to pick a different color because I've already done one in this olive, so I need to pick another color. I have to go upstairs and see what I have a couple of these that I've done over the years, and I want to do another one, but this one's definitely going to probably be a zinker. So thank you very much for that, Anthony. And he also sent me this, which is part of the heavyweights series, and I got the perfect thing for this the other day, which I will get right now, as if I don't kick my camera over. I forgot to grab it when I sit down. I went and bought a collection of junkers, and this was in there. Check that out. I didn't know what to do with it. So, I know it's green, but it's all there, and it's in great shape. Well, shoot, it's got a crack in the window, but I can get a window for it. This here would make a really cool restoration. So thank you very much for sending that stuff, Anthony. You know, I always appreciate everything you do for the channel. And like I say, we have a complete set here now with tractor and trailer. I'll just got to get the ladders, and I think there's something on the back that's missing. But I'm sure they source that. Either John does, or that Amakuda 24 on eBay to have that stuff. So that's my first thing I wanted to give thanks to. Now, going picking today, like I say, it was a very good picking day. I went looking for premiums, Hot Wheels premiums for wheels, because I'm getting low on gas or fronts for different things, and lo and behold, I found a Star Trek Volkswagen panel, but look at the wheels. Look, front caster wheels, two sets. So I have plenty of rears. I was missing fronts. I think I only gave like $5 or $6 for it. Plus the fan itself is really cool, and it would be nice for really nice for a custom, anyways. And I'm not a big Star, you know, that's a classic Star Trek, but I don't know what a Volkswagen bus would have to do with Star Trek. So, but it's gas or wheels. So that's the first thing. And I went to one place, and they had all kinds of cool stuff like this for $2. I know they're pretty common, but it's a three-wheeler. So, but like I say, I want to do a couple of these in restoration. I know a lot of guys doing. I think I have enough to do a couple, and that would be kind of cool. I have extra wheels, and the windshield, I don't think it has a crack in it. Let's see. I can't tell whether that's a crack or not. But regardless, for $2, I'll buy that for a buck or two. Now, what I showed you before, I saw this majorette. You know, majorettes are okay. They're not one of my favorites. But this one here is kind of cool looking because it's been crashed, as you can see. It had some kind of accident. You know, a drunk driver or something. But anyways, it's a Chrysler 180. It's made in France. It's a cool little car, and I love the color. I just kind of want to do a restoration on it. It's some kind of little Chrysler that I don't know about from another country. So I'm really digging this, and maybe we can get some body work done to this and get those wheels straightened out from when they crashed it into something and rip that fender out a little bit. So kind of digging it. But for $2, who wouldn't? Can't go to Walmart and buy crap anymore. Now this was $2. Now I don't know whether I should do anything with this or not, but it's already pretty cool. $2 Matchbox late model Superfast, and it has actually a halfway decent wheels on it. So it is a 1985 Macau, and it's pretty cool looking. Maybe we'll buff it out, and the wheels are kind of small. Maybe I can figure out, because who doesn't, maybe we'll just detail this out a little bit and get rid of that bull on the front. I mean, it's appropriate, but just give it a good cleaning, and maybe if I can find a better set of wheels, who knows. But for $2, I'll give it a try. And I'll put these off to the side. This was $2. Another Matchbox. And these are cool. Guys are my age, remember these. Dodge Daytona Turbo Z. Now, these are a little bit later than my stuff, but it's cool. And I mean, these super fast wheels I can dig, man. They work. I mean, it's got to pop the hood and everything. My buddy had a Chrysler Laser like this thing, and it was quick. 2.2 turbo with a stick. They came factory, and the darn CV shafts in the front were unequal length. So every time you grab a gear really, really hard, it would damn near yank the steering wheel out of your hand if you didn't have a hold of it. But it was fast. But this is really cool. So we will do something really neat with that. I mean, I think so. For $2, I'd buy it. It's better than anything you can buy new. Metal base, everything. Now this bag here was a bag of junk. Now, it was $3. But check out what's in here. Now, these are the old Topper Johnny Lightnings Custom XKE. Now, you know I have a history with these darn toppers. A lot of people crucified me for what I did to that bug bomb, and so I liked what I did with it. But anyways, I got 3 XKEs. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 XKEs. Look at that. No, what? This is something different. What is it? Oh, I got a custom Ferrari. A custom Ferrari and 3 XKEs. 3 blind mice. Oh no, I'm not going to do that to those guys again. So, and we have a Ertl, metal-based Ertl 74. It's a Firebird Trans Am, but it's a 74. You can tell by the front end and the things. Now, this to me is a challenge here because I had a 74 Trans Am. with a 455 in it, and it was probably the most wicked car I have ever owned or will ever own as far as power wise. So I can make doors. You know, that's not a big deal. And also, check this out. This is your Matchbox little Lotus. And I needed one of these because I got this on the back burner here to be done. So this is nice and crusty, just the way I like it. I've been sourcing parts for it, and we got all that in here. We got tires, and I got 2 of them in here already, but this one's really not that bad. Maybe we'll switch it up and do this one instead. I think that's what we'll do. $3 for all that, you know, I can't go wrong there. I can't even buy half of that crap on eBay. So this is an upcoming project, so it's going to be super, super sexy in a Matchbox type of way. So this one's going back into, maybe that one will get done too. What the hell? I'll decide later. But, you know, and this we're going to set up because I know where the rest of it is. But look at that. Johnny Lightnings for $3. I got 3 Jaguars out of it. This has a red button in the bottom. What does the red button do? Absolutely nothing. Or does it? Why is there a red button in the bottom? Oh well. Johnny Lightnings, $3. Can't go wrong. Now we'll get back to this other. This is Matchbox car parts. So for $2. And what do we have in here? We have a wheel. Can you say wheel? And we have, this one was half price, but it is a duplex Vista coach, and it's a Corgi Juniors, but there's a set of really cool Corgi Juniors wheels for another project. And this is what caught my eye. It's a Corgi Juniors Jeep. And this guy must have drove underneath of the back of something, and the passenger jumped, and this guy didn't make it. So, but it's a really cool casting, and I think I want to restore. I definitely want to restore this one. I can source a window, you know, and the guy's head. Maybe we can put something funny on it. I don't know, but while we were looking here, in this other bag, and to get this to focus, remember we had this. Well, now we have this, and now we have this. But we don't have no damn windows. Oh well. Look at that. There's another car. And this is actually the Superfast wheels that I like. These skinny ones, they actually look like they actually look tasteful. The later ones, that's the ones I don't like. I got this is the bottom of a pony trailer, but it's just a trailer. And this is the bottom to Matchbox Series number 66 coach. And it must have been jumped because it's bent. And this is another Mercedes coach. It's half the truck it used to be. But regardless, for $2, I got one I can restore, the Headless Horseman. And I got a hippie bus with no windows. Fresh air, you have to wear goggles when you drive it. So that was pretty cool. Now, going through that stuff again, I was a child of the late 70s, early 80s, and I had this one as a child, probably about 78, 79, and this one is just so damn nice. I might not do anything with it, just because I don't have one of these. I have some maroon ones, but I haven't had one of these in years. It's an old Black Wall series. I love the Black Walls. That's my childhood right there. So if I do restore it, I'll have to see if Vince has the decals for it. And it's not worth anything, but it is to me because they were special. Just like the Dixie Challenger. So let's see what else we have. And we got another 175th series. Who doesn't need another Dodge tow truck for $2? I'll buy those all day. And especially it's got a cracked windshield. Maybe, and it's got these custom wheels. But I have a couple other ones that are missing parts, you know, so parts is parts. I can't remember what commercial that was from. But, and then I got this one for $1. I know it's nothing new. It's probably at least 10 years old. This would make a cool custom. I think it's neat looking. Old racer. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang style racer. So we'll do something with that. What is that thing called? It's from 2000. Yeah, so it's got some age to it. I mean, it's not from 2000, but it was probably later casting version. So we'll do something with that. For $1, it's better than anything you can buy new. So the next one I bought here, this is for $2. It's a HODGIE Whiz Wheels. And it is the Ferrari 512S, which is the mate or the opponent car, I think, of the one I did of Steve McQueen's car. Now I'm gonna have to look this up and see which one's which, but I know they were racing 512s. The Germans were racing 512s against Steve McQueen. So maybe we can do that with this. You know, it's a great casting for $2. I'll give it a shot any day of the week. So what else we got here? And another Johnny Lightning Ferrari for $2. So that's a cool casting, I think. So it's all there. You know, maybe I can redeem myself with the topper collectors for what I did to that bug bomb. So there you have it. For $2, that's worth it to me. So let's see what else we got here. We got a ways to go. Got a Matchbox dump truck, 175th series to restore for $2. Nice, easy, straight up restoration. The friction block still holds the bed up. It's not all beat up. Tires have a lot of miles on these things, boy. This thing hauled a lot of dirt. I mean, so it's probably a 400,000 mile Matchbox dump truck. Tell them by those wheels. So next one we got. I think I've seen. It was either Rob or Danny did one of these. This one's pretty nice. I don't know what I mean, it was $2. It was $2 day, but it's got a metal base. It is something from my teenage years. So the IROC Z, back in the days when I had a mullet. And it's a nice casting for Matchbox, you know. It's got my favorite wheels on it too. But it's got a metal base and flip up hood. Maybe we can relive my 80s years. I had the Trans Am. I had 85 Trans Am. I never had an IROC. I had a lot of friends that had them though. Okay. Hot Wheels AAR CUDA, $1. And Panther Pink or Moulin Rouge, one of the colors. That is just a badass casting. I have a couple of them that are done really nice. And this one here, you know, it's got the 340 stripe on the back. I've been wanting to do a custom on one of these, so there you have it. So, and we have this one. I cleaned this stand out for $2. This is, you know, later model Ford F-150. I had the Baja bouncers that had the smaller wheels, and they were really cool. They looked a lot better than this one, but they put the bigger wheels. It's supposed to have suspension on it, but this one's in really good shape. These are the Macau's. These are, I think, are they Macau? Yeah, they're Macau's. You know, nice for $2. I mean, it's a cool casting, and do something with it. No, Danny, I'm not going to rust it out. but I'll make something cool out of it. And this I thought was really cool for $2. This is a Corgi Junior's rice horse box. What's rice have to do with horse box, with calling horses? But we're missing the back. Maybe I can get that. I mean, check out the wheels on that thing. That thing's cool. You know, my cow won't fit in it, but oh well. But it's cool looking for $2. It's very well made. Just need to get the back for it and a horse, and figure out where rice comes in with that. So got this. Got me another one of these. Refrigerated number 44 refrigerator truck. $2. Missing the back door, as always. Like I say, this one has a lot of miles on it too, and I guess somebody bust a windshield out of it. But I got a couple of them I can piece together and make a couple nice ones. And this is especially for $1. People are going to laugh about this one. A bug bomb. Look at that. Maybe I really can redeem myself with this one, with the topper Johnny Lightning people. But look at there. Haha! I saved that. Now all I gotta do is find the back motor. Maybe I'll just try to do original restoration on this one. So there's the motor. For $1 I bought it. I'm not cutting this one apart. Caught too much flack about that. And I got this for $1. Look at that. Sexy gold Mura. Since I've already done one of these in gold, if you go back to my earliest videos, I did one of these. All original gold. This is a different shade of gold, but it's got cracks right there, which we will have to repair, but we have the doors. Look at that. And the windshield's good. It's got a little bit of crack right there, I guess. And this one hit the curb too, just like my other one. Skinny wheels. Maybe we'll do a custom on this. I always wanted, I've done the original, and maybe we'll do a lime green one, because they did have lime green metallic Muras, and they were sexy as hell with black accents. So I might have to source some wheels for this one, or maybe we can fix it. I could probably figure out something. And I can't do anything with this, but I remember these as kids for $1. It just said car on it, but I know exactly what it was. Porsche 911 Darta Demon. Watch this. Running back and forth. They're fast, man. It does burn out. Watch it go sideways. It starts to turn, kick sideways. For $1, I'll buy that all day long. And me being the vet guy I am, got this one for $2. Which, let's get our stand back here. You know, cut the wing windows out of these things. They make beautiful cars. So this is a metal based one. So it's got my favorite wheels on it, but it's all there. So for $2, $2 day at the antique store, the antique mall. And this one was $1. Corgi. Check it out. Safari with fancy little wheels on it. It's a Citroen? Citroen Safari. Who wouldn't want to go on safari in a Citroen? It's a little crooked, but for $1, hell yeah. Give it a shot. And $2 Matchbox car. I had to get that. The Firebird. So there's the Firebird. It's a nice shape. Okay, what else do we have? Let's get some room here. I was trying to go through as fast as I can. Okay. Now, I don't know why I bought this, but it was $2 again. But this was a I remember this one. I had this one. And I thought it was a Dodge Caravan, which is nothing cool about it, but I always thought it was cool they had the sliding door on the side. And this one, I had this exact car, and it was a very nice casting for what it because I had just a few of these. Macau. This was a Macau because right after Leslie sold out, they started making these. So for $2 I saved it, and here we go, $2 again. Look at that, Maxi Taxi, cool Ford Capri. You might call them, and it still works. It's got busted motor mount. See, look, so it's nice shape. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but $2 I brought it home, and for $2 again, they said this is a Matchbox, but it is a very heavy Ertl. My buddy, Regular Bob, did a custom on one of these on Deep Junk Garage. This is a pretty cool casting. It's like a 68 maybe, with the big hood bulge. It's going to need to be ground down just like he did. And look at that fancy detailing there. Look at that. Remember we've talked about. Look at that. Looks just like the real thing. But this would be fun to do something. Man, it's got a metal base on this thing. It's heavy as hell. So we will be doing something with that. Plus, I love Chevy trucks. And Ford trucks and Dodge trucks. Whatever's cool. Not partial to anything. Now, I have a strict no generally left behind. So I have a soft spot in my heart for these damn things. And it's still got the window in there, but I just can't. And look at that. This must have been one of the jump cars, because you see how it's twisted. So, but we'll do something with that. No generals left behind. Alrighty. Now for the big stuff. Can't turn down a Chevelle for $2. Back in 2010, which I like to call the second coming of Hot Wheels before they went to shit again. And this here, look at that paint job. Isn't that sexy? Not. But if you look past the paint, it was $3. Not $2, but $3. It's the Racing Champions with the hood raised up. LS6 454. And the only thing I can think of saying right now is, all right, all right, all right. That's why I bought it. So, now, what we have left here, the last two things. And this is really cool. I had to buy it. Big Corgi tow truck, camel towing. I got this one back here. I got all the parts sourced for it. This is so freaking cool. We talked about that earlier in the year. This one's getting ready to come up. So I got this one. This is the later version. And it is a Burley tow truck. It's called the camel tow truck. The Burley camel tow truck. So, but everything's there. It's got everything except for the hooks and weights. So we'll get that, get a decal set, do a a straight up restoration on both of these bad boys. But this one's getting ready to come up because that's one of the coolest die-cast tow trucks I've ever seen. But I know it's running long, so let me get this last but not least. I think I gave $18 for that Burley camel tow truck, and then I gave like 17 for this. It's the Scammell pipe truck, and these must be ones that they brought back because these pipes have burst, maybe so. But it has all the tires, and it has good glass, and it's not in that bad a shape. So maybe we'll just, I don't even, I couldn't let it sedate there. I had to save it. So maybe I can get replacement pipes, maybe give it a good clean and see what I can do with it. So there we go. Anthony Blaney, thank you very much for, as always, for sending us wonderful stuff. You're a great contributor to the hobby on YouTube here. And oh shit, Hobby Lobby axle tubes, M2 wheels. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets on a Super Cobra Drip. Look at them hats. Look at that hat on there. We're definitely going to use that on something. And I like the Trinos. They're almost like a Falcon. And little did I know, they sell Createx in Wicked colors. Pearlized copper. I did not have this, and this is Wicked Crimson. I don't have a decent red in Createx, so we got that. And Harbor Freight, son of a bitch. X-Acto knives, brass brushes, 70 some cents a piece. So there you have it. Oh, and last but not least, no charger left behind. I got this at the Dollar Tree. This could make it really cool General Lee. So I think that's everything. I don't have a build this week because I've been working on mega builds, as Paulie calls them. So I have been working on stuff, but I just didn't have anything done, and I'm not just going to put it out for the sake of the video. So we will serve no wine before it's time. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the build probably next week or something. Maybe I'll throw something out middle of the week. Who knows? Have a good one, everybody.